Hello Taurus, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at who might be coming in for you here between now and the end of 2021. So as you know I like to do, I will try to get love and romance messages as well as who might be coming in terms of your career and financial situation. Do keep in mind, Taurus, that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Taurus, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody, that is not me, that is somebody impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Do hope you're doing well, Taurus. Hope things are going well for you. And if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I like to do a Celtic cross spread here for these bonus readings, so if you were curious on what it is, that's what it is. Also, since some of these came out reverse, I do not read reversals. Most of you know that by now, but I believe that there are no wrong ways to read tarot cards, so that's kind of my philosophy on the cards. But at any rate, let's go ahead and pull 3 cards to clarify here, make sure everything is in view, and we'll get right into it for you. Energy on the bottom, you have the 8 of Wands. So this is a quick moving event that brings about good news. Very nice card. Could be good communication, good social life potentially coming in here for you. And I do need to also say that this reading can spill into 2022 as well. Just keep that in mind. But you know, this is the feeling of getting unstuck, of getting out of the mud. And it's a really nice energy, accelerated motion, moving forward, even travel by flight, travel by air, long distance. Some of you may be entering into a long distance relationships with somebody or meeting somebody from a distance, like in long distance in some capacity here. That is certainly becoming more prevalent with the way the world is trending right now. So some of you may be coming into that sort of situation. You have a really nice reading here, Taurus. So, taking a look right away in the middle, you have the Star. This is a really positive card. This is somebody who is having a wish granted. This person in the water is a genie, and they grant wishes. And not only that, but they're sitting in healing waters of renewal. And for them, it's like also saying, so this is a really nice sign if you've been nursing an injury or an illness. Definitely a nice sign for that sort of thing. This can also, obviously not medical advice, but definitely one of the things indicated here with this Star card. But this can also mean hope and optimism for the future and good things coming in, your period of renewal arriving, dreams coming true. This can also mean, this is an Aquarius person. So some of you may be dealing with that type of energy. Remember, with the natal chart's big. So when I say an Aquarius person, they could have their Aquarius in any placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Uranus, whatever sort of placement they have it in. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, this could also mean being in the starlight or being in the limelight here. And so somebody could be like totally in awe of you, Taurus, like somebody just starstruck by you in some way. So that could also be what's going on here. So trying to see what else I pick up from that, but that's what I feel like is happening now. In your problem situation, you have the King of Swords. Now you could be dealing with a challenging boss figure here. If you're dealing with a workplace situation, if you're not here for love, this could be that you are dealing with someone who is unrelenting in the problem position. So some of you potentially moving away from a career that you're in now to get a new one or to get a new job or something like that. You could also just be dealing with a strict authority figure. That's what I feel like is coming in here for you in the problem position. You know, I'm kind of getting these vibes where like you're outshining somebody with the Star. If you're here for a career, you're outshining somebody, and they're not taking that very lightly. And some of you may be doing that. What I will say to you, if that is the case, keep being you. Like there's nothing wrong with you succeeding, or there's nothing wrong with you being successful, Taurus. So just keep that in mind. Keep doing you. And there could be an X that's a Libra. This is a third or fourth storyline, whatever one we're on now, that's maybe trying to re-enter, and you're just like, no. That's what I also feel like for some of you. You have something at a distance or something new. If it's not at a distance, something new. In the past, you have the Queen of Wands. Now, I do want to indicate, because, or point out here, since we are talking about like who's coming in, we have two queens here in the past and in the future, and the king in between. So, as well as a king in the future and a knight. So you have a lot of people coming in here between now and 2020, the end of 2021, maybe into 2022. But this Queen of Wands is someone who's attractive, okay? They are somebody who can always find a relationship. They always have suitors. They have multiple suitors. But they are also like that because they're bold, they're assertive, they're confident, they're creative. And they do what they do with an element of passion that's hard to find with this Queen of Wands. Along with that, they're capable of juggling sort of all of the tasks and the priorities. It's somebody who's, well sought after, is what I would say. And so I feel like that's you. It doesn't matter if you're what gender you are. This is just masculine and feminine energies here. And so I feel like, you have suitors. And in the future, you have this Queen of Cups. You may want to pick the one that makes you the happiest. And that may sound obvious, but not everybody does that. People choose people for other reasons. But this Queen of Cups ultimately tells you, if it's an aspect of you, it tells you that you need to have compassion for yourself and do the thing that makes you feel happy. Now, if it's not you taking on this quality, what could be coming in here in the future for you is a trusted friend or ally, somebody that you can rely on, someone that you can call on, someone that will give you good advice. This is the traditional therapist in the tarot, or someone who's in the helping professions. I have to say, this Queen of Cups has been coming into my readings for the past couple weeks in almost every sign. It's pretty wild. I've never had that happen before. But this Queen of Cups situation here, somebody who will really help you see something in a new way. It's also the second most intuitive card, or person rather, in the tarot. And so really trust your intuition if you have multiple suitors on the one that makes you feel happiest going forward here. Now, on your conscious mind, in your thoughts here, you have the Five of Pentacles, scarcity. You're concerned that you're alone. You're concerned about isolation. You're concerned that you'll be left out in the cold. That's not the case here, I don't think. It could mean that you're coming out of a period of isolation, as a lot of us has been here in the last 18 months. With that, you're maybe worried about your job situation because of this King of Swords person who is not taking lightly your success. But that's the only really challenging, massively challenging card. We do have this Five of Wands, which we'll get into, but I don't see it paired with a loss. This can indicate money loss, financial loss, but I just don't see it with everything else here, especially with the star right away in the middle and the Eight of Wands. I feel like it's more about and the fact that it's in your thoughts. I feel like your thoughts here are maybe going towards the negative instead of going towards the positive, and I would just say take a look at that. Even more so because in the subconscious, in the lower row here, what you can't see are the hidden. You have the Ace of Swords. You have an unexpected victory coming in. You have an unexpected new start or new beginning that's happening between now and the end of 2021 or into 2022 with this Ace of Swords. This is a breakthrough. This is mental clarity. You can see the clouds in the background here clearing, making way for a new beginning, making way for new people and new situations that are in support of you to enter. The new pathways arriving here with that Ace of Swords. So you are victorious. You're taking your sword and you're cutting through whatever is no longer serving you here. Now, where you're headed, you have in your current influence, the way that you are influencing the situation, the Five of Wands. So this is a sparring type of event. This is a conflict between people. You can see that they are sparring here. And ultimately it says that you will succeed. And really, it's interesting because the person who wins this battle will get the Six of Wands, which is public recognition. This whole thing seems to be about you doing well and someone not being happy for you. Something like that going on here with this King of Swords in the problem position. So there could be a conflict. I don't really feel like it's anything to fear for you because of all the other positive indications here on the board. Remember, with tarot, you have to take the whole picture into consideration. You have to look at everything, and you have a lot more positive cards than negative cards. You do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 people coming in here. Which is more than a lot of other signs have been getting. And so, maybe one of these provides a challenge for you. And I think you'll pass the test, is what I feel like saying, because it's in your current influence. Be careful of arguing for the sake of arguing, is what I'll say, as well, like bickering. Now, in your external influence here, you have the Knight of Swords. This is potentially somebody who's like 20 to 35, if you're really looking for like ages, coming in. Okay, could be an air sign. And remember, like I've said, they could have air in any part of their chart. Okay, natal chart's huge, so just keep that in mind. If someone comes in and they're like, I don't know, if they are a Virgo, and Zane Intuitive said, oh, they have to be an air sign, don't stress about that. Okay, they might have air somewhere else, so just keep that in mind. But this Knight of Swords, if it's not a person coming in, this is telling you to seize the day. Okay, seize the opportunity, take action on something here. And I see you potentially doing that. In your hopes and fears, you have this King of Pentacles. Something about your money here that you are concerned about, with the 5 Pentacles on your mind and this King of Pentacles in the hopes and fears. It's almost like, so the thing is, this person is successful. And especially they're successful in the material realm, financially, and in other areas. And so it's like, with this King of Pentacles coming up here, it's like, I almost feel like that is something that you're capable of achieving if you haven't already. And really what this is telling me is that it's like you have some sort of subconscious fear, or maybe conscious fear actually, of losing out or losing money. And what I will tell you is that there are no missed opportunities, Taurus. All roads lead to the same path. Okay, and so some of you are dealing with like a boss here that's just, I actually feel like somebody's gonna maybe even like, I wouldn't wait around for this, definitely take action, but I feel like somebody could even come to your rescue here. Like if you were being like challenged or something, like you'll at least, at the very least, get to have your side of the story be heard, is what I feel like is going on. You're maybe concerned here about injustice, but I feel like you'll be able to explain yourself in some way if you're dealing with a challenge. Now you have this Wheel of Fortune as well, okay, in the outcome. So this is a really nice card to get in the outcome. This is the wheel of your destiny spinning, okay? As I like to explain this one, Taurus, it's like, for you, it's like, are you going to get on the train, or are you going to stay in the station? And that's what I feel like maybe for some of you is going on here, where it's like, with the Wheel of Fortune, your destiny is arriving, but you also have to do the work of either staying or going. You have to either take advantage of this moment now or not, and especially because you have this Knight of Swords, which is seize the day, take action. So for you, it's like, yeah, this abundance, this positive change in luck, this destiny, yeah, it's coming in, but are you ready? Okay, and that's what I feel like is going on here. Are you ready? There's a really positive change coming in with the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, all in sort of future type positions. Definitely like to see that. So let's see what else we have here to clarify the situation even more. Ten of Swords. So you have something ending as well. With all of these people showing up, it would be just sort of natural that something is potentially ending with one of them. I'm not saying you can't, I'm not saying like that is 100% absolutely going to happen. Timelines change, you have free will to make choices, but there's some sort of ending coming in for you. And the thing about the Ten of Swords is it's a feared card in the tarot, but really what the Ten of Swords does is it releases yourself from what is no longer serving you. And it also says that there's hope and optimism for the future for you. And I do feel like there is a real sense of that in this reading, especially because you have this Nine of Pentacles, which is financial independence. You know, maybe some of you are going to say, you know what, I don't actually, yeah, I have offers, I have suitors, I'm the Queen of Wands here, but I don't want to be in a relationship. Some of you may come to that conclusion, not everybody, but this is potentially somebody who's independent, solo, on their own. More importantly, this is like abundance in that you have planted seeds or fruit that now sustains you and provides for you, and it's like financial independence. It's a really nice card. And so if nothing else, you're having that sort of situation going on, but this is all about you letting go, with the Hanged Man, okay? And really going after the things that you actually want here with this Knight of Swords and this Hanged Man, okay? You must first have some sort of objective before the universe can help you. And I feel like for you, it's like you're letting go here, and you're seeing where you free fall, you're seeing where you land, and you're just kind of allowing the universe to guide you, especially with this Wheel of Fortune coming in. So let's see what else we have here. Let's pull some additional cards and see what wants to come forward. Can we get some additional messages, please? Okay, recovery. Reconsider. What else do we have here? Oh, wow. Okay, wait and ask your angels. Okay, does not matter if you are... So I view angels as a frequency. I view angels as an energy that you can tap into. If you have religious feelings about angels, please, by all means, have those, use those for this reading. But if you don't, if you are considered, like you consider yourself to be spiritual, then just realize that you can tap into the energy of angels. And so something going on here with you where you're like just throwing your hands up and saying, I'm putting my faith and my trust and my full confidence in myself and the universe at this time. So let's see what else we have. Expectation. Wealthy man. Concern. Lovers. Main female. And courtship. Yeah, someone's really interested in you. You definitely have people coming in. If you're here for love and romance, like you definitely have people coming in who will try to like win you over in some way. You see the Cupid here in the background. Somebody trying really hard. You know, they could be any gender, as I always say. These are just masculine and feminine energies. Look, keep your expectation just open. Like, be careful that you're not putting so much. What am I trying to say here? Be careful that you are not putting so much pressure on yourself around love or around money that you like end up hurting yourself, is what I feel like saying here with expectation and lovers, because you have something very good coming in with wealthy man, which is really just a card about being successful in investing or trading even. This person's sitting at the end of a successful trading day, and so it's an investment paying off. And that could be an investment in yourself. Careful about your thoughts or something around money that you're concerned about, but it's gonna all work out. Thank you so much for being here. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaineintuitive.com to sign up for my email list. I'll see you in the next one.